Alright guys, so I have a 2013 Lariat Edition F150 3.5 EcoBoost and my blend doors went out, so what's happening is I'm getting warm air from my passenger two vents but the cold air from the driver's side, and the total or real cause of that is the blend door motor, which is right underneath your passenger side, right there where you see the screw. Let me see if I can point it right here. So basically, I've seen many videos here, and they all talked about accessing to removing this channel that's here. It's like a metal piece, which is this, and it sticks right up here. That didn't work for me because I had this vent in the way. I mean, not just that, but a lot of these guys that showed the video did not have this pass-through vent right in the middle, and it was blocking the whole thing, so you could not get to the actuator. So what I had to do basically, I got it all ripped off, but you'll see enough videos where you can all take it apart. I just want to share with you guys this part where I had a lot of issue with, and I figured out a way to get through it. So basically, after watching a bunch of videos and figuring out a way, there was nothing that had a pass-through vent, which is this right here, and basically it's connected right there, and it basically has no space because of that. So it's tough to get to it. If you can afford it, it's better to just get it done by a professional. But if you're on a crunch and you need to do it yourself, this is what you're gonna have to do. So basically what I did was I removed this vent. As you see, I had to remove my seats, my amplifier, my carpet as well, just because this vent right here actually, let me see here, goes to the bottom, so you have to remove the whole carpet to be able to remove it from here. These are tacked on by one plastic screw right here, same thing on the other side. So this is just one big piece going to the other side as well, and this has to be removed. So in order to remove this, you're gonna have to remove the carpet. In order to remove the carpet, you're gonna have to remove the seats. Anyway, so after doing all the work here, I realized I wasn't getting anywhere just because of that pass-through vent I have right in the middle up here, which wasn't allowing me any space to get it out. So once I removed this, I was able to kind of get in there, but even then it wasn't working, just because, as you see, there's not much space. If you see through, if you can see through here. So what I did was I took off basically all the screws I could on this side, and on the other side there were two other screws that were holding the vent, the same vent on the other side, driver's side. So I just kind of loosened it up. Even then I didn't have enough room. So what I had to do was, there was a vent sticking out all the way till here. So what I did was I cut off about 2-3 inches of it, as you see here, just so I can get an access to this. Then I was able to basically pry down, cut off. Let me show you where that piece is. Pry that. Then I had to use a saw to cut this out. Then I was able to basically maneuver it. Wait, no, there was another lug right here. I basically had to snap that off. So basically what I did was cut it off, put a screwdriver in here and pried it off till it broke off from the hinge and here. So then what I did was to, give me 1 second here. So basically after that, what I did was, just so you know, when you take these off, you'll see an arrow right here that has to kind of match with a split. And what's going on here? Okay. So there is a split. If you look at the teeth here, this free space here, free gap, it needs to align with that arrow, and that's how it goes in. So because I cut it off, obviously this was easy. I was able to hook it to an Allen wrench, put it in, center it back, and then I was able to insert the new one without any problems. So that's what you want to use if you have to cut it off. Put it on an Allen wrench, a tight one that has no gap or no free space. It's nice and tight, and all you can do is use this key, put it in, turn it to the proper position, and then you insert the new one by basically what I had to do to insert this was push this down and push the top part up for it to squeeze it in. I do not have a screw on the other end anymore, but after watching many videos, everybody stated that this would work fine, and from what I see here, it's very stiff and nice and tight just by this one screw here. So you won't need to. Wish I could show you more, but I had to. It took me a while to take it all apart. Believe it or not, I've been working on it since yesterday. So obviously I wasn't working on it all day. So, but last night is when I started. I worked my way through 5 o'clock. Then I went to sleep. Then I basically spent a couple more hours just now trying to get that old one out and a new one in. Another problem I had was this one right here with mine. This actuator is same as the actuator that is up top here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I know you've seen enough videos to know which one that is. That's a mode door, I believe, and that's the one right there sitting on top. I'm not sure if you see it. There you go. So basically that one and the one on the bottom I have are the same ones. Ford actually gave me the wrong ones for the bottom. So basically what you need is this same one. I believe the number on this one would be, if you can see it. Let me see if I can find a bag. Empty bag. Where I had. Yeah, but basically that's what you need to do. You'll have to take off the whole center console, everything apart up till dock. If you're not removing this, the whole thing, then you're removing all of this. Well, removing this, obviously you're gonna have to do an evac and recharge and all that stuff, and I didn't want to mess with that. I figured I might as well just loosen all of this up and get to it and cut off. What I did was I went to Home Depot and grabbed one of these for $11. It's a straight cut blade. So you can basically come from the straight angle here and just cut everything off. And then once you pry the blend door down, you can just squeeze it in there and cut off the teeth. So it's much more easier to move around, and then you can snap it off completely. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment. If not, then I hope this works out for you. It is better to just cut that vent about 3 inches just to get an access to this. And that's the easiest way to do it. I mean, 2 inches of vent is obviously not going to matter. It's just for the floor vent for the front passenger, and I'm pretty sure anybody can get heat through that, so not a big deal. Everything is in place. I just put this back in easily. It just slides in and slides out, so it's not a hard thing to remove. However, if you have a center flow console, which basically ends out right here, I got another duct. That's when the problem starts. You have no freaking room to get back there from the other end or anything, so you are better off cutting that 2 inches, and you are basically set to go from there. Wish you good luck. Hope this helps. Enjoy.